What's going on? So a story came out that back in 1990, there was actually the talks that the Boston Celtics may consider trading Larry Bird, and one of the places would have been the Chicago Bulls for B.J. Armstrong and Stacey King. I don't know if Scottie Pippen would have been involved. Now, Michael Jordan said that this is what he says. He says he wasn't pushing trades. He says, but he would have taken a pay cut to team up with Larry Bird. And the great revelation about that is this: player movement and trades happen. I think this is the thing. There's nothing wrong with if you team up, if you have a situation. It's just that when you do it where you're picking sides like you at the playground, that's the problem. And I have to bring LeBron James and Kevin Durant into the office on this one because what they do is recruit multiple people. It's not just going somewhere and teaming up like Moses Malone did with Dr. J or something. It's where they bring in multiple people, you know, and they do it in a way that it's like they're pushing agendas, you know. And the kind of agendas is what is problematic because it's like they got always top heavy as opposed to, you know, that nothing everything has to be kind of like, co-star like it's a movie. And it's meant to like kind of be more organic. I think that's what old school fans get spoiled on. But he said he would have taken a pay cut to play Larry Bird. Now that's a guy who wants to win, and he felt like the guy could help out his career, and he had utmost respect for Bird. Bird was that dude. He was that dude. You might look at him in slow motion, you might think he talked too much trash, cocky, arrogant, etc., but he could flat out play. And yes, keep it on mind, he knew how to play at a high level, high IQ. That's a lot of things that never get mentioned. Now, this is why you can't really call someone the greatest or something because you leave out people who can make a claim. Larry Bird's one of those people who can make a claim. He bust your behind and he was bad. And he was a strong teammate. People played better with him. Look at what happened with Kel McHale and Robert Parrish. Look at how their games, how things were. Look at how he rallied and came on to the Celtics and did what he did. So if you had to put him with Jordan, especially when Jordan was in his peak, in his prime, that would have been lethal. That would have been a scary thing because they wouldn't have gotten in each other's way. Cats used to actually play in their positions. And what everything that happened with Len Bias and then Reggie Lewis and then Bird's back giving out. You can imagine if he had gotten a chance to play with somebody like Jordan or something 2 or 3 years. Hey, he's still competing at a certain level, so you just never know. But the mental fundamentals of what those two guys represented would have been intriguing. And it wouldn't have taken nothing from neither one of them because Bird had already secured his legacy. He had won 3 chips in the 5 finals. He had multiple league MVP, finals MVP, etc. So he had nothing to prove as far as anyone thinking that, he's trying to do something that was to jump on something. Um, Player movement it was just a bit different. These guys today can do it and can connect in ways that are different. And there will be a different way that perhaps there'll come a time where guys will, if they get like a certain amount of money, they will want to form earlier. They'll call the shots about where they want to go. I mean, owners do it all the time. That's how Bird got to the Celtics. Part of how Magic got with the Lakers. Stuff be already pre done. So, but it was different. But I thought this was interesting that he said he would have taken a pick. He said he made enough money off the court. You never hear certain guys saying that today that they make enough money that they would take a cut. You know. So just thought I'd throw that out there. But yeah, it's almost close to Larry Bird and Jordan almost became teammates. Let me know what you think about that. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like it. The membership, stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm all the time. Peace.